Thank you for joining me for a Yoga for Sleep class. Today we're going to start lying down on the front of the body. Sometimes it's very grounding when we put our bodies in contact with the ground. So lying on your front, palm on top of palm, forehead down, and feel the support of the earth as you release your weight into the floor. Breathing deeply as you release all tension. And become aware of breathing into the back of your body. Breathing into the low back and the spinal column. Softening through your back and the buttocks. And letting the earth carry your weight. We're going to shift now into prostration pose, or a variation of palms reach out in front, facing down, forehead down. Think of laying to rest all your worries and stresses just for the moment. Take a few deep breaths. Putting to rest all your worries and stresses. Let's now turn the head to one side, and you're going to bend that knee of that side and hold on to your foot. And as you breathe into the thigh, front of the thigh. Relax that leg, turn to the other side. Hold on to your other foot. Releasing your leg, bringing both hands underneath of the shoulders. We're going to push up onto the hands and knees and sink back into child's pose. And then let's come onto the hands and knees. We're going to stretch the spine in both directions, rounding, drawing the abdomen in. And on the inhale, stretching in the opposite direction. Moving at your own pace. One more time. Coming back into a neutral position, we're going to work out any tension in the hip area by making a circle with the right knee, lifting it off the ground and making a circle. We're going to circle in both directions. You want to just get some movement into the right hip joint to release any stagnant energy. And then let's do the same with the left hip, left knee making a circle. Making that circle in both directions. And then bringing your toes together, knees apart, sinking back into child's pose for a few breaths. And then rolling up into sitting. So we're going to come down into a sitting position, and we're going to work out some of the tension in the shoulder and neck area. So let's start with the arms out wide. Bring your fingertips to touch your shoulders and lift the elbows up to the sky. Drop the elbows down. Just a few times, noticing what you're feeling. One more time. And then relax. Take a few deep breaths. Interlock your hands, palms facing away, and make a circle. You want to release, loosen tension in the shoulder and neck area. And in the opposite direction. And when we move slowly, when we breathe slowly, it helps to elicit the relaxation response and prepare the body for a deep and restful sleep. Relax the arms. So now we're going to tip our head over to the left side and reach our right fingertips away. Breathing into the side of the neck. Giving time for the body to adjust. And then head can roll down into center and lift up into neutral. And we'll come to the other side. Tipping the head over, fingertips walking away. And awareness and breath at the side of the neck. And then the head can roll down into center and lift up into neutral. We're going to do another neck stretch, but it's going to be lying down. So come to lying down on your back. Knees can be bent or legs can be extended. We're going to interlock the hands behind the skull, point the elbows up to the sky, and lift the head forward. When you've gone as far as you're able, let the head relax into the hands. Feel the skull heavy. Feel the muscles through the back of the neck. And then gently lay the head back down. And next we're gonna do some massaging movements, starting with the shoulders. So one hand on each elbow. Reach both elbows up overhead towards the floor. And now we'll begin the massaging movement by making a circle from the right side down towards your navel, to the left side, and all the way up overhead. And just continue that movement and feel this like a massage for the upper back and the shoulder. And then the opposite direction. And if you feel the impulse to yawn or sigh, you're welcome to do that. And even if you feel like going to bed, stopping the video and going to bed, you can honor that impulse as you feel sleep coming on. You can pause once the elbows are up overhead, and we'll just take a few breaths in this position. And then relax your arms. We're going to massage in the hip joint next. So bring both knees to the chest and circle the knees apart and then back together. Creating a massage not only for the hip joint, but for around the sacrum. In the opposite direction. And then bring your knees together and let's move into rolling from one side to the other, massaging the back. See if you can feel all parts of the back being massaged through this movement. Such a beautiful movement to help bring awareness and attention to the back of the body and the pressure, the gentle pressure of the ground against our back. Coming back to center, let your left foot come to the floor. Extend your right leg up to the sky. Arms can be relaxed beside you as we point and flex the foot. Just bringing a gentle stretch to the hamstring muscles. And then circling the ankle joint, massaging the ankle joint. The joints like range of motion movement. It helps to increase blood flow to the joint tissue. We're going to circle in both directions. And then let's switch sides. Left leg extends upward. You can point and flex the foot just really gently. We don't want to get into a pattern of striving too much, especially at this point in the day when we want to prepare the body for sleep. And then moving into that circular movement for the ankle joint. And in both directions. And then relax your foot down. Bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to open wide in butterfly pose. We're going to stay in this position for about 5 breaths. If you find it a little too intense, just bring your knees together to rest and then bring the knees apart to come back into the position. And lastly, you can bring your knees back to center. Extend your legs along the floor. And we're going to rub the palms, creating heat and warmth. And then cup them over the eyes. And think of your eyes breathing in the warmth and darkness. The eyes being nourished by this warmth, by the darkness. When there's no light, visual stimulation, the eyes can rest. And then allow your arms to relax beside you, and we'll move directly into our relaxation. Getting comfortable, gathering whatever props you need, and settling into the flow of in-breath and out-breath. The Mother Earth beneath you, supporting you, nourishing you. The sky above you, and breath flowing through you like a wave, like an ocean wave washing away all tension and all thoughts as you settle into silence and relaxation. Mother Earth beneath you, supporting you. Night sky above you, breath flowing through you. As you wake up your ears to the sounds that you hear, wake up your toes and your fingers, ankles and wrists. Yawn as you stretch the limbs and the spine. And as you're ready, gently rolling onto your side, coming up into sitting. And we'll end with a dedication. May I rest well. May all beings rest well, sleep well. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you again soon.